Why, hello everybody, Spencer here, also known as Lego Dude 11, coming to you from the Lego Dude 11 studio, and with a brand new TV show vlog for you. And today's is a sci-fi one, and this is two of my favorite shows merged in one with Star Wars, a new Star Wars show that came out last week, as well as the Doctor Who third special that came out this year. Came out last week as well, concluded its special season. So I will be sharing those thoughts with you today and giving you guys some insight in what's to come next year, specifically for Doctor Who. But let's get to it and let me give you my thoughts. First up, I bring you the Tales of the Jedi show on Disney Plus, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed this series quite a bit more than I was expecting to. I've heard people say, I mean, it's the same Clone Wars animation. As you can see, there's 6 episodes right there. It says 6. And if we go over there, there's Life and Death, which is Ahsoka's origin story. And then there's 3 episodes that are Ahsoka based and 3 episodes that are Count Dooku based. Then the next 2 after Life and Death is Justice and Choices, which both contain Count Dooku. I did not mean to play that. I really didn't want to do that. And then Choices with that has Count Dooku. The first one has with Count Dooku has Count Dooku and young Qui-Gon Jinn, which is voiced by Liam Neeson's son, which is interesting. Then we have Choices, and then the Sith Lord, which has Yaddle in it. Some nice, I hit my camera there. Some nice cameo choices. So we have Yaddle in there fighting Count Dooku, and I like the stories that are told in this prequel era. I know people are getting annoyed by the prequel era. I don't mind when they take place, but it's nice to get this dynamic or this storyline of stories in between the movies. It's really nice. And then this one was my least favorite episode, episode 5, Practice Makes Perfect. I like the twist ending, but it just seemed like deleted scenes from the Clone Wars that were like, hey guys, let's show you this, and then the ending just takes place, but before the season ends of season 7 of Clone Wars. So that's that one when all the clones turn on Ahsoka and Rex. And then Resolve was really interesting with the Inquisitor battle, and this, it says a former Jedi is faced with the truth that they cannot be something that they are not. So I really like that episode as well. I'm sorry if my camera was shaking. I apologize there. But yeah, I just found this series really interesting. It's sort of anthology, and it just kind of takes place with different stories within the Star Wars movies, within the prequel movies more specifically, and kind of like an origin story for Qui-Gon. Not origin story, but his being a Padawan, and the origin story for Ahsoka. And I found that I like this. I really think that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau really need to work together more on this sort of thing. Not just animation. Like, it doesn't matter if it's animation, but stories like this, if it's a movie, because there's some rumor about that Kathleen Kennedy needs to stop talking about movies for Star Wars, and makes me kind of sad. But if Star Wars can get on this side of things, like, yeah, they need. I mean, this was definitely a step up. So I definitely enjoyed this one. So I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought of the Tales of the Jedi show in the comments below, and let's get on to the next bit of content that I checked out this week. Alright guys, so here is the other piece of content I did watch, which is the Doctor Who specials. And I've actually checked out all of them earlier, or the other ones earlier this year, and then, well, that's great. Which you can check out on HBO Max. This is just a different format I watched it in, so because the most previous episode has not come out on HBO Max yet, so I thought that I would share all 3 of them on the one device or on the one platform. So this is the Doctor Who, and this is season, okay, let me show you season 14. Season 13, was it? I believe it was season 14 here, which was Flux. And it consisted of 6 episodes in total, which the first episode was, I think, included as well. I don't want to get copyright here. Okay, I'm good. So yeah, the first episode here was included because this was the New Year's special, episode 0. And then episode 1, the Halloween Apocalypse, and then the War of the Sontarans, Once Upon a Time, and then all of these, the Vanquishers, which I already made a review on the channel. I'll link that up top there if you've missed it. But yeah, so then that was the Flux. It was kind of a weird season jumble of episode, like the entire storyline within 6 episodes. It was kind of like a weird storyline. I still enjoyed it though. I like Doctor Who a lot. I'm a Whovian fan, so I enjoyed that. But then we got these 3 specials in 2022, and this one took place. I shouldn't say took place. This came out in January. This was like a New Year's special as well, and this dealt with the Daleks that could rapidly kill you. And it was a really interesting episode. By the way, there are going to be spoilers later for Doctor Who special, Power of the Doctor special. So if you've not seen that one yet, back out and then come back and listen to what I have to say. But this episode dealt with the Daleks New Year special again, and I found this quite interesting. Them rapidly killing the Doctor and kind of like doing like a time loop thing. So that was interesting. It had the woman from the most recent Home Alone movie that was terrible on Disney Plus. So I found that quite funny that they used here in another British setting. So yeah, I like that. And then the other 2 specials that came out this year were was The Legend of the Sea Devils right there. And I gotta tell you, I like that one. I like pirate type episodes, and it was like a sea one where they're taking place on a pirate ship. So I like that a bit more than the last. Like I like the Dalek one, but when they take a different direction from like just the regular baddies and villains that you see, I like it when it's a different direction. So I like that one. And then we have the next one, the final 3rd one, Power of the Doctor, and this was the Regeneration episode. So yeah, there were 3 different specials in this year of 2022, and this was an hour and 27 minutes. Normally, I forget, let's see, how long are the other ones here? 47 minutes. So yeah, this one was a special, an actual, the end special, the Power of the Doctor, and this brought back the Master for her final battle. It says her final battle, her deadliest enemies. It dealt with the Cybermen, the Daleks, and the Master all in one episode, all in the final special here. And this was just a great conclusion to this Doctor. The Regeneration made it so satisfying to see. And her little speech there, it wasn't really that long, but just the way, I'm going to quote this if you haven't seen it yet. She says, "Tag you're it to the next Doctor," and then after the Regeneration, I'm going to reveal it, guys. If you haven't seen it, I apologize. That David Tennant is the next Doctor. He's back as the 14th Doctor, from the 10th Doctor to the 14th Doctor, and I'm so pumped for this. The next specials, there has been an announcement that Doctor Who is going to be coming to Disney Plus, streamed, aired when they're aired on Disney Plus, and then they will be archived there. I think that they're just going to leave all of the other ones on HBO Max unless they're dropping all the original ones on Disney Plus. That would be even more bonkers than what they're doing right now. But I cannot wait for the next specials next year. David Tennant is the next Doctor, but he's not going to have multiple seasons. What is going to happen is, after this one, he's going to be in a few specials, and then after he regenerates, it'll become the other guy, Daniel Nueja or something. I butchered that name completely. But whatever his name is, he will become the next Doctor in the next one of the 3 specials. I don't know which one it is, if it's the final one. But the David Tennant will be the Doctor for like a few episodes or so, and then it'll transition to the other guy. But I have loved these specials. The few that were in between the Flux season. The Flux wasn't terrible. I haven't really listened in depth about what people are saying about it. I found it, Jodie Whittaker was a fine Doctor herself. It's just a different writer, guys. And honestly, I'm not here to complain. I'm not here to nitpick. I have one of my friends is a massive Doctor Who fan as well. And he, I don't think he's seen any of her episodes. And, if we were to sit down together and watch one, he might nitpick some things. I don't blame him. It's just a different writer. When you get different writers for long-time franchises, especially for Marvel, I know you guys, but it's just, I can see there are differences, but I'm excited for what's to come. We got Russell T Davies back with David Tennant, and then we got another Doctor coming in. So I am definitely pumped for the ride that is Doctor Who is on. So let me know what you guys think of Jodie Whittaker's End, the future of Doctor Who, and also Tales of the Jedi, all down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching this sci-fi vlog, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me to the be part of the family, Lego Dude 11 down below. And follow me at Boba Fett Jedi Master. Link is down below on Instagram. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to keep calm. Let go. Bye, everyone.